Hey guys, Rick Hogg with War HOGG Tactical, and I want to go over my nightstand training drill. So if you think about this, a lot of firearms owners out there, they'll sit there and they'll stow their firearm by the nightstand. The thing is, you've got to think about how is that pistol actually getting there, and then, oh, by the way, are we actually doing anything to train for that situation? Now I got it. Out here we just have the plastic barrel and my pistol's kind of sitting on there to represent my nightstand. But do you have a lockbox? If you do have a lockbox, are you actually bringing that thing to the range? Then we have to think about, when we do have our pistol sitting here, how are we putting our pistol, what configuration are we putting it in? I got it. Some people will have a magazine in, but it's not loaded. Some people have the pistol magazine separated. Some will have it loaded with the round in the chamber good to go. So these are things that you kind of have to figure out on your lifestyle, what you're doing. But there's a couple things you need to think about when we're just initially at least stowing my pistol away. First and foremost, if you notice how the pistol's configured right here, I have it where my muzzle's pointed in a safe direction because I still want to do that inside my home. But now I have it where I'm a right-handed shooter. My pistol, the grip is basically pointing to the right. So now when I come in to try to secure this pistol, I'm going to use my left hand as a slight leverage to help me lift so that now my right can slide in and get it. So if you just kind of look at my demonstration here, my hands are coming in, I'm securing with the left. If you notice my finger's still staying outside the trigger guard, I've got that good position. I can still come up to the ready position. Now I've got to figure out, hey, what am I doing? Do I have a mag sitting here that I have to load? Do I have a mag already in that now I've got to rack the action? Or is it already loaded and I can potentially just drive straight out to that threat? So different things you have to think about for your particular case. So we'll give you a quick demonstration where what I'll do is I'll actually just have the pistol sitting there. I'll take my spare mag. And again, if you're one of those that are gonna have it set up in that way, I purposely take my time to set my equipment up in that certain way. I know right-handed shooter, my pistol's going to the right-hand side. My magazine's still in a configuration where now when I secure it, I still have it just like I normally would so I can load it up in there. So you just have to look at what your configuration, your safety settings are in your house or conditioning your pistol, and then just train for that way appropriately. So here's what we'll do. We'll just run through this. I'll give you a quick live fire demonstration, so make sure you guys have your eyes and ears. So again, I'm just gonna come up, I'm securing my pistol. You notice left hand comes, I get the good grip. Simultaneously, I secure my pistol or my magazine as it's going into the pistol. For me, I'm just gonna use the front of my acro to rack the action. I can sit there, drive it up, align myself. Make sure I get my fall sight picture and I'm good to go. Now, if I wanted to change the configuration, depending that was using a full magazine loaded in, I can easily just drop my magazine. I can get the round out. I can put my round back into my magazine. And now I can actually stow it to where, if you want to say I had the magazine in there, if that was the way I wanted to. So I can basically do the same thing. I'm sitting there coming down, securing my pistol. I've got to work my action, come up, align my sights. And then I'm good to go in that configuration if I want. Now, if I'm one of those that decide to, hey, leave my pistol completely loaded, that's fine. I can still set my pistol right there. And then for this iteration, I know it's already loaded. I'm just picking up and being able to engage my target. So again, I'm here looking down, securing my pistol. I can sit there, drive, get my good fall-up sight picture once I'm done. So again, guys, it's looking at the scenario if I'm in my house, pistol somehow secured on the nightstand, and I have some type of lethal force encounter that I need to deal with. Now I'm actually training it prior to, so now in the middle of the night, the alarm goes off, dog barks, whatever the case may be, I'm not stumbling through this. I've already conducted this drill in a live fire scenario. I can add to it as well. You know, if you wanted to, hey, I can grab here. If I want to put movement in, if I want to put, you know, potentially something there to replicate my bet, there's all kinds of things you can do. So just don't get wrapped around, hey, I'm in this flat range mentality. Think about how can I change up to the most realistic setting that I have in my house that, God forbid, you're ever in a deadly force encounter, that you'll be able to sit there, have been trained effectively, and be able to perform when you need to.